So I'm at Trump's open house. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about what these guys do. And with Antony Tearle, in fact, I'm not even going to begin to describe what we're looking at here, Antony. I'd like you to do it. Why should people be looking at this, and what are we showing?
Okay, so what we're showing here today is the new high-speed eco cutting process that basically allows customers to save up to 70% on nitrogen cutting and potentially increase the throughput of the machine by up to 100% depending on the sheet gauge.
Right, so just give us, let's use this one here as an example.
Yeah.
What we're showing here with the high-speed eco, what's the actual part showing and what are we showing in the cylinder?
Yeah, okay, so it's a 3-part nozzle for a start, okay? So the drop-down section, as seen on the display over here, is what captures any escaping gas, okay, which is sometimes lost during the cutting process with a standard nozzle, okay? So what we're seeing is that the velocity increase of the machine is up to 100% increase in throughput, whilst saving up to 70% nitrogen cutting. It also reduces the cutting bar pressure down by about 60% as well.
So is this relative to bright line fibre? Where's the correlation between those two?
Well, there are two different sort of cutting techniques, and there is a certain crossover where obviously you would switch back to bright line fibre compared to high-speed eco, depending on the material and the gauges that you're cutting with.
And the machine that we have behind us here, this is a 5030. Is this where this technology is applied?
Yeah. So far, it's released for the 6 kilowatt and 8 kilowatt fibre machines. In months to come, we will obviously be releasing for maybe the 5 kilowatt range as well, but that isn't released yet.
So as an advantage, let's say I was a TRUMPF user and I'd got a True Laser 5030 that was 4 or 5 years old. By applying this sort of technology, am I going to see a big difference to my efficiency? And
100%. Productivity increases. Like we mentioned before, obviously savings in the gas, savings in the pressure, lower power consumption, hence the name high-speed eco.
That getting more parts off as well?
Absolutely, 100%, yes.
Great stuff. All right, let's move down the line here a little bit. Tell us what we're actually showing here. This looks like a bellow. It's something I'd play on a New Year's Eve or something, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's an accordion. No, it's so basically this is a beam guideway bellow. This is a patented disc shape. So each individual section is injection molded and then RF welded, so to maintain concentricity throughout the disc. Also, if you notice on the side here, if I can just show you, each individual section has a certain angle that it's cut to, which allows it to reach its maximum of 1900 millimeters with less segments.
Right, so why are we showing this? What are you trying to get across by actually showing engineers this?
Well, basically,
what's the advantage? What's changed?
Well, firstly, it's, like we said, it's new material, so it's designed to last considerably longer. Let's say a customer may change their bellows 4 or 5 times a year. In the old square format, with the disc bellows, we'd expect that to drop maybe once to every 24 months. So a considerable saving. OEM equipment, obviously patented, strong, robust as well. So.
And how new is this to TRUMPF?
The disc bellows they've really resided in the TRUMPF world probably for the last 2 years. We do have some customers who have changed over already and already seeing the benefits, but we just want to bring them out on show just to highlight to the rest of the world that it's available.
So completely retrofittable to old machines?
Yeah, 100%, absolutely, yes.
Okay, it has been a good show so far, hasn't it?
Yes.
Just tell us your highlights here. I know we've looked at a few points here, but machine-wise?
Machine-wise, well, I'm a big fan, obviously, of the new 2030 laser. Obviously, that's a new install for us, so we're still, me personally, still trying to learn about that as well. My personal highlight would probably be the True Connect area that we have set up. Yeah,
this is a big part, isn't it, these days, the connectivity. I even had the mask on myself a while ago, seeing how that you can use that. But do you think that this is something that the UK engineers really need to get hold of and embrace, isn't it, connecting up their...
They already are now. Yes, I think 18 months ago, being asked the same question, we probably wouldn't have seen as much uptake. But I think now people are realising, as things become more individualised, market segments become smaller, machines are already optimised pretty much to the maximum. The savings for the customers now are really within intralogistics and the upstream and downstream flow either side of the actual production. And that's where True Connect, connectivity, transparency and monitoring really will come into play.
So sheet metal machinery, laser cutting, fabricators, connecting it all up, is TRUMPF the best at that?
We're trying to be, yes.